Alright, no intro. This is like, I've recorded this video like 4 times now, and I don't really feel like reiterating the same things. Not on some ego shit, but if you feel the need to change yourself, no one can really be mad at you. If you want to take some shit serious that you feel like taking seriously, do it. The thing is, a lot of people gonna try to like, I shouldn't say a lot of people that really just like you for your time and not you as a person, they're gonna be offended if you start doing things for yourself. You shouldn't have those type of people in your circle anyway. So if you ever start to do something and take yourself serious and those type of people stop fucking with you, they shouldn't even be in your circle to begin with. Like, in all honesty, those are the type of people you don't need to be hanging around with, because they doing bad for you anyway. Like, I've seen that type of stuff, and that's just like a little part of it. I don't know why people think it's some like type of big ego or like something like that for you to want to take care of yourself and get into something where you feel like doing it for yourself. I'm not speaking about myself when I say this. I'm saying this in general because I hear about it a lot and I see it a lot, and I just like, it's not like, I'm not gonna say it's not something I can't have a one-on-one with, but I think it's just something I could just generally say and people can get it, as you gotta just stop fucking with people and do what you want to do. Now, when it comes to the whole like self-care and self-love journey, that if that's what your focus is, I will give you this one line of advice, and that's just not to take that shit seriously. I've been taking that shit seriously for the past 2 years, and I mean, how everyone takes their journey different, but I want to say, stop looking at shit as if a form of growth. Like, not everything in your life that's gonna happen to you is gonna be some sort of like message, and you could try to make it like that if you, everything that happens, like, oh, she just wasn't the one, she da 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 da, or he's fake, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I should have known this. Shit happens, bro. That's all you gotta look at it. Shit happens in life. You can't, every time something happens to you, there's a lot going on. I'm just trying to get, I said this shit 4 times, like, so all of it is just coming out. Whatever's going on, sometimes it's just life. Death happens. People leave you. Your Xbox can just explode. Like, it just happens. That's just life. Not everything is meant to be a lesson. And that's what you gotta learn. Because when you take it seriously, you think everything that happens to you is some part of some big old lesson. Like, everything. It's not really that deep. Like, of course, take care of yourself, of course, love yourself, of course, love people in your circle, but not everything that happens to you is meant to be something serious and for you to respond to. That's the best way I can put it. Not everything is meant to have a response. Because when I first was doing this shit, I'm like, every person that irritated me, I'm like, you don't need to be in my life no more. And it got to a point where I'm like, it's now like a year or two like down the line, I'm realizing I cut off people for simply being human. As stupid as that sounds, people start coming to me and they have all these weird ass, like, little ass flaws or whatever. And it's like, or they got like little problems that I hate hearing them cry about, and I'm like, get out my face, get out my ear with that. So I like cut them off. And then I didn't really realize, I pointed out that I did it, but I didn't realize why I did it. I pointed out like last year that I did it because I wanted to talk to one of my old homies named Elijah. I was wondering, like, why I stopped talking to bro? And then I remembered why I stopped talking to him. But then I also thought, who am I to stop talking to somebody because of that? Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's like little shit that was kind of irritating during the time to me. Like, he was irritating me with it. But it's like, who are you to respond to somebody else's situation and be mad at them? Like, what? It makes zero sense in the grand scheme for people that did something like that. For like, you think you should always surround yourself with good energy and da 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 da. I mean, yeah, surround yourself around good people, but you don't need to cut off everyone that's just doing some little lame shit. Because 9 times out of 10, you're probably in that same boat where you're most likely a shitty person. I'm be honest. I'm pretty sure that time I wasn't a great person, but I also wasn't. I mean, I wasn't a bad person. That's what I meant to lead with. I wasn't a bad person, but I wasn't a great person either. So there's no sense of responding with these type of things. It was all unnecessary. Not only what you start to tolerate becomes way different. You become way more strict on yourself just as much as you are on other people. That's the problem when you take it too seriously. Because if you're taking it too seriously, you can't be loose. That's like what I'm getting at. You got to learn to be loose with life. If you're too strict, you're going to end up enforcing too many things on yourself and onto others that have no idea what you're trying to place these things against them for. And it might make sense to you because, like, things make sense to you. They make sense to you because you know what goes on in your head. When you're thinking, you're the one thinking it. So of course it's gonna make sense. That person's not thinking the same things you're thinking, dickhead. So of course it's not gonna make sense. And I had to say that to myself. I'm like, why am I tweaking on people for not reacting to things the same way I do? And even if they did, not every problem they had would be fixed. A lot of them won't, because that's just part of life. Though, like, little shit is just part of you. It's part of life. You just can't get rid of it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just certain things you just can't let go. My leg keeps sliding off this chair. I'm about to get bad. And it's like, it's not a scary thing to like do it and take yourself serious within like that type of regard. But if you aren't careful, it can become very like harmful in a social sense, where you get lost in a false reality. You get lost in it where you're like, things are too serious for you. Everything, I'm basically repeating what I said earlier. Everything you think, you're thinking it way more intensely than it needs to be. And like I said, you're enforcing those things onto yourself, which is then you're gonna start either maybe not, depending on who you are, you enforce them onto people. And then with that, it's unnecessary. But another thing I want to get into is like knowing yourself and responding to yourself and knowing how to respond to others about yourself, like little things like that. I just be thinking, like, when I call a nigga a nerd, why do they get so mad? What's wrong with being a nerd, bro? You're a nerd. If I say Naruto, 6,000 facts just popped up in your head. You can tell me half of that about Naruto himself. So you're a nerd. I mean, I am too. Like, I'm a regular schmegler nigga. I don't know why. I feel like it's like a black people thing or like a minority thing where you feel like you gotta like not be something, and then that makes you like something, like it's categories, and it's unnecessary. White people don't do that shit. White people don't be nerds. White people don't be geeks. They just be doing shit. I mean, of course they do, duh. Like, we know, we it's obvious when you see one, but it's like they just be chilling sometimes. What, you call a nigga a nerd? He get mad. Like, I ain't know. Okay, buddy. Go to the back of your head, name 5. But nah, bro, that shit's dumb. But nah, I just find that corny, cause like you gotta learn yourself. You gotta love yourself, bro. Cause like that's the thing you gotta like tap into. Like, if you not there with yourself, you can't be there with anyone. And that's why we got this little, like, I noticed this with a lot of like my people, where we not, I wouldn't say fake emo, but a lot of us don't like know ourselves. But y'all know yourselves, but y'all be scared to admit it. Y'all be behind closed doors doing all the nerd shit for like a good, I'd say like a good lot of us on some nerd weird shit, but a lot of people don't want to admit that. Motherfuckers be scared trying to not look cool. Bro, you're like 18, 19, 20, going onward. Why are you still like tweaking over that? Sometimes I do that too, where I be tweaking like where I try to look my best. I admit that I be trying to look my best, and I think it's because like I grew up ugly, so then when I start looking good, I'm trying to always look good. Part of me don't care, but part of me care. I ain't gonna sit here and front that, because like I have a ring light. I have a ring light, and I didn't have that for YouTube. That was a whole year ago when I started looking good. Niggas started to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. It could be like a parent thing. And I want to be like, yeah, damn, like, you know, some of the parents, they was a little strict like now. But at the same time, bro, live your life. Like, y'all be out y'all mama's crib. Y'all got like, I still love my mama. I don't care. I'm 21. I'm chilling. I mean, that could be a little too grown. Could be, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Some people be 19 having to move out. I have a good relationship with my mama, so motherfuckers be, as soon as they turn 18, they gotta skedaddle because they parents suck, which is like kind of bad, and that makes it harder for yourself when you gotta like focus on bills and then yourself too. And that's when like a partner could come in. But at the same time, when it comes to like taking yourself seriously, know what you like, know what type of things you like to do, whether it's watching anime or drawing. Learn how to figure out a way to express yourself. I think that's the big thing, is like learning that. You figure out the best way to express yourself for yourself, you're good. You're good within that regard. I feel like once this is something that's like I'm 100% comfortable with, then that's gonna be me. For expression, for me though, probably story writing. I don't say that out loud. Like, I don't tell people, but I like to write shit. I like to write stories. My shit is stories. I've always been into English. Like, writing, that's my shit. I love writing. I've always wanted to get into music, but I can't. That's just not me. I'm not talented in that way. I wish I was. But writing, what? You gave me an idea. You give me like 2 characters, come up with a whole story about them off rip. I love that shit. I love me a good story. I ain't say reading. I do not like reading. You give me a good movie, a good game, maybe a show. I don't like shows. I don't like shows. That's why I stopped watching anime. It's too many. It's too much. Why is there 14 seasons? Give me a movie, bro. Give me a solid movie or a solid season 1 of an anime. I'm good. Ain't no fucking ego to want to take care of yourself. Those type of people that I don't know why I just thought about that, but those type of people, those be the ones that be deep in their own world. They be disconnected from reality. And you know, because if they ever do talk and get the chance to, you listen, it's really emo as hell. It'd be sad as fuck. I be listening to some people talk or some of the shit they share. Bro, you can't let your outlet be a voice to nobody. Let your outlet be to at least to yourself. At the least to yourself. Like, and that's not even the least. Like, that's the best person you got, because you understand you know where your emotions come from. But if you let your outlet be somewhere like social media, where 99% of the people are gonna see, or probably won't even see it actually. Motherfuckers that see it, but they don't notice it. They just see it like, oh, keep going. It's easy to ignore. Not want to say ignore, but it's easy to just bypass it because everyone's doing it. You got to take care of yourself. You can't be on social media acting, I wouldn't say acting sad, but like, come on, bro. You got, especially if you don't got much to be sad for. I remember someone told me, I forgot how they said it, but they said it in a way like, you're not sad, you're just looking for bad things. And it hit me, because it's like, if you ever just sit back, and you know how like your mom used to hit you with the food on your back? No, what? Food in your stomach, clothes on your back, and a roof over your head. Now, I'm not saying that those are the only things you need to be happy. I mean, like, think about it. Like think about it. 9 times out of 10, watching this on a phone or a computer, have access to internet. Even if you don't, even if you're like, even if you aren't even in a position where you are watching something off internet in your house, but you have access to it from like a library, like a school. You have access to the internet, period. How many people don't even get that type of luxury? That, like, the internet itself is a luxury. Look at my room. I have a TV that's on the wall, and it may not look that cool to certain people. Their room may look cooler. I don't give a damn, cause like, what the fuck? Bro, it is so unnecessary to be tripping. I got homies that got like beds on the floor, but they be worried about the outfit. I'm not sure if that is related to this point, but it is a great point that will be brought up later. It just gotta make you think like, damn, is my life really bad? Is it really bad? Is it really bad? I say, if you're not fighting for your life every day, shout out to all the people that got like cancer and all them type of things. Some people are some real heroes, man, because that's some work. Amputees, people that got, I'm pretty sure amputees like when you don't got limbs, or like you do like you got my heart. Shout out to those that do though, because you got some insane willpower to be able to keep going, and I love that for them. But in situations where you don't have that, well, I'm gonna say in situations, but if you don't have that type of thing going on, what are you tripping about? You can have the shittiest version of a phone. You got a phone, and it's like, yeah, I'm probably saying that because I got a good phone, so I'm not in that predicament. But at the same time, it's like, just be okay. But just be okay. Just be okay with okay. And then when you get in a position where you're able to upgrade, then do that, or desire, or get into a point where you're able to upgrade, like a job. And if you're not able to work, then just be okay with okay, until you're able to get to somewhere where you can upgrade, or just start working for whatever it is that you want. But if it's not something that you can necessarily change, like your home, unless your shit is just like ground terrible, I think you're chilling, bro. I'm talking about people that like, you'll be surprised, and I'd be surprised about people that just like, they got decent shit going on, but they always wish better. There's always gonna be something better. A better bitch, a faster car, a better house. It's always gonna be something better. You get caught up in trying to be better, and that, I'm saying this about like myself too, like even as a person. And this is all about growth too, like in what we was talking about in the first beginning, in the first half, where you get focused on trying to be better and trying to enhance yourself. You're gonna get caught and stuck in what looks good and focus on things that seem good versus actually just improving. Like any person that's like, that success was over time, and they, even though they worked for it crazy, luck still comes into play, and also patience. I remember when G Herbo said he had one, it was one, what's it called, a tag, when before the song start, he say, damn, I just realized how much fucking editing this is gonna be. It's a lot of cutting. God damn it. He said 2 good things. Hold on. He said proper preparation prevent from performance. That's a banger. That's not even what I wanted to say. That one's just a banger, because Herb just hard like that. Like Herb's top 3. Herb is hard, bro. Shout out Herb, bro. I think he said something like, if you ain't make it yet, you simply either ain't working hard enough or your time just ain't come. If you working hard, then just keep working hard. Your shit's gonna come. You just gotta wait. Sometimes it just happens by luck. It just happens by luck. Like, that's all it is. Time and consistency. That's what everyone will tell you. Don't listen to me because I am inconsistent. But stay consistent, bro. I haven't looked at. I forgot that I was even. I kept looking at myself. I'm thinking I'm talking to him. Pretty sure I said everything. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I said so I was gonna come back to something. Honestly, I said a whole lot of the same thing. Don't take it too seriously. Love yourself, know yourself. I don't know what else to say. I said everything. Just take it slow, bro. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. If you start taking yourself seriously, enjoy that. Just enjoy just you. Like, that's basically it. Just enjoy you. That's the best way I could put it.